Gonna come through that first turn, and there we go. That
That
circle.
looks better.
Yes, for the first time in forever, we have a start less than 5 laps. Like the seniors, it was like 5 go-rounds, man.
Looks like Banu Yedla might have got the jump on that one, according to timing and scoring. Yep, Banu Yedla is out front, followed by Simon Carton and Kyle Clark. Well, it actually looks like Eugene Paneco in third.
So how much wrench turning do you look at doing it? Do you see yourself also being primary in your setup ultimately, or are you just going to be a wheelman? You're just going to be the driver?
I mean, I help my dad sometimes. Like, if he needs help changing the tires or changing the gear, I help with that. But usually I just kind of tell him what needs to be done. And, I mean, I understand it all. I know how to, like, grip the cord up and make it loose. I know how to change the gear. I know all of that.
Well, right. You have to know how it works to be able to express how you want it set up. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So right now we've got Simon Carton is your leader with Eugene Panenko and Banu Yedla, as we saw the profile on earlier. And we've got a freight train of about, is that 7 carts? After Banu is Kyle Clark, then Sean Atkins, Lon Washburn, and Jose Garcia, who had quite the run after some misfortune in the pre-final. So it'll be fun to see him work his way, if he can, up through the field.
Todd Chambeau is also back up there, too. He's in the top 10.
Now, do you like racing more or watching more?
Racing.
Watching it is fun, but I imagine you're doing the racing, yeah. But
so, do you see yourself broadening your motorsports horizon by like going into a different division? Like, for instance, our background is oval. Would you consider going oval racing?
So actually, I did do oval racing back in my earlier days of karting. Like, what did it say? Like, maybe 2 years ago.
way
forever ago.
Way back, probably about 2 minutes ago. So, about 2 years ago, I did do some dirt oval, and it was pretty much just a demolition derby. A demolition derby
in
where I
karting,
tried to
yes.
prep your tires. It was just a lot of mess, but it did help me. It helped me with not being scared to make passes and being able to, like, just kind of go with what happens instead of being afraid of all this.
Yeah, you can just go with the flow in dirt racing.
Yeah.
What happens is happen. You're not stopping it.
Yeah, I'm not stopping it.
So what were you running in dirt? What
It
kind
was the
How old were you at the time?
it was the Honda clone. It was the Honda clone
Purple plate.
purple plate.
Purple plate division, yep.
Yeah, purple plate division. If I would have went one more year, I would have been in blue plate.
Yep, I ran purple and blue plate when I was a kid.
Yep.
I was fast though. I would win about every race. We would go when we would practice. They would put the all the plates together, except for the unrestricted. So then I would always lap the blue. Like I would lap some of the blue plates.
Yeah, dirt racing is fun.
Fun until your tires just pretty much vanish and you fly into a wall, which happened to me probably 3 times.
It only hurts in the moment it happens. After that, you're fine.
Yeah, after that, you're fine.
You just rub some dirt on it, you're good.
It's not like there's a lack of it.
I would like to see you get in a dirt car. 602 modified.
602.
602 modified. I'd love to see it. Now, well, if we're going to stick with karting, if you want to do the ultimate shifter kart, 410 sprint.
410 sprint?
Oh, yeah. Even I don't feel comfortable even remotely looking at it. I don't know if I can get in it.
Oh, like those monster carts?
Basically. Well, they're 410 sprint cars, so the big wings that you see at dirt tracks, so like World Outlaws. I'm trying to think of who else runs those. The USAC runs those.
They don't shift, do they?
Yeah.
They do. Okay.
You've got three gears.
My experience with sprint cars is iRacing.
Oh, okay.
The ones I run didn't have a shifter, so
Yeah, you probably
which
run.
is fine with me because I'm not going to miss the shift that
Yeah,
way.
the 410s I think have reverse, neutral, first and second. That's
Okay.
it. And
Yeah.
first gear's like way up there, so you never really have to shift.
Well, how does your sim racing translate to what you do on the track?
Really, I don't play much of like iRacing because I play on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
I play like Forza Motorsports. Like in my free time, I play Forza Horizon 5, and I just kind of like more or less learn how to be in close, like close driving with close to people, practicing on my passing. That's kind of what I practice on. I don't really, like, you can't really practice on a go-kart.
Well, now, you're pedaling wheels, right? You're not doing it with or are you with a joystick?
No, I'm not with a joystick. I have
No, that's
a,
so hard to
Good.
do with a joystick.
dude, it sucks. I had to do it. I had to use a joystick for a long time because my the connector cord that had the force feedback to my steering wheel, it broke,
Oh,
and so I had to play on controller.
you got like a Fantech or something? Is that what the brand you had? Fantech or was it Sim? There's another one, Sim something.
For what? The steering wheel?
Yeah, the wheel.
Oh no, I have a
Westminster.
Logitech
Oh, Logitech. That's what it is, not
Logitech.
That's what I
Fantech.
have, yeah.
G9 too. And really, it's nothing fancy. It's just a glass table, and it just kind of hooks in there and just kind of screws on. And then my pedals are sitting on a plastic box, and that's kind of it.
Hey, you don't need a big sim rig.
No, you don't need those
Oh, no, you don't.
$20,000 motion thing. It's
When I sim raced in my league, there were guys that had motion rigs that I was running against. I mean, this is a retired guy that had money and nothing else he wanted to do.
yeah.
So he had a motion rig he ran in along with the force feedback and all that. Nope. Now I was wondering why it was so bad.
We had two of those at one point in time up here.
Yeah,
That made by Simcraft, and those were some of the coolest.
They're not unaffordable anymore. You can get decent 3 and 4 axis motion rigs now.
Yeah, I
It's
think
crazy.
this one was like complete motion, like it would flip you upside down. This was like super awesome.
All right, we're looking
Flip
at
upside down, you're gonna be upside down.
Yeah.
coming by this time. We'll have 3 laps to go with, let's see, Panenko, then Yedla and Clark. Not a whole lot going on. We just get talking here with Lincoln, and we're getting down to the meat of the issue when we get into 2 laps to go, as we'll see if there's anybody got anything for Eugene Panenko. If anybody does, it'll be Benny Yedla, and he has stormed up through the field. And just as I say that, we have a pass for position. Is that a lapper, or did
No,
he
that
just
looks
have
like that was a mechanical.
Yeah, he
And that's
really
but is that Eugene or is that Banu? I can't tell by the helmet. They roughly have the same style cart, so I can't tell. We'll be able to determine.
We'll see who falls through when we come by this time by. Coming to the line, it'll be 2 to go. They'll get the 2 to go signal. Let's see what happens.
That wasn't Banu or Eugene. I don't know who that was. Maybe Sean Aikens. I can get the cart number, but
We're
he
waiting
was
for it.
definitely off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's fallen through there. So
Yeah, he's fallen 3-4 positions so far.
Yeah.
2 to go now. Still, it's Panenko with a pretty
Yep.
decent lead
3-3-2.
of about 6 or 7 tenths of a second. Yeah, couldn't even get back to the pits. What's that? 322.
Yes, 322. That was Sean.
Yeah, that's too bad to get that close and then have something break.
Yeah, that just sucks.
Wonder if he threw a chain or something. That's probably one of the most common issues we see out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the 2 strokes. Like my KA, we didn't have any weight on, no restrictor or whatever like the senior restrictor is, and I just got out there and like 3 laps in, that cart flexes a lot since there's no weight on it. So that cart flexed so much As that chain just said, boop.
Well, we're trying to see if Banu Yedla has anything for Eugene Paneco. Eugene's got a sizable lead on Banu, and I don't know if Banu's going to be able to close quick enough. The real big battle here is in the S's right now. The 4 carts that are currently in your screen, that would be Kyle Clark, Simon Carton, and Jose Garcia. Jose, if he's able to clinch at least the top 5, you know, he came way back from the incident in the pre-finals. So we're going to see Eugene Paneco take the checkered flag, followed by Banu Yedla, Kyle Clark, Simon Carton, and Todd Chambeau. And Jose Garcia has been bumped down to 6th currently. Yep, Jose Garcia 6th, Lon Washburn 7th, and we're still waiting on some more drivers to come through. That's George. I'm going to butcher this.
Zaragoza.
Okay, there we go. Chip Raines in 9th, and Bill Strimple in 10th.
I read things professionally. I can't help it.
You can go speech
until I read, you know, like Oliver's name or somebody.
It's Nibit.
Yeah, Nibit.
It's actually Nibit, yeah.
It was when I was doing a little bit of work for the Atlanta Gladiators hockey team. There was some names in like Russian and Polish, and I'm like, I have no clue. I'm not even going to try to announce these names.
You listen to the radio guys that do NHL, and with all the Slavic names mixed in with the French names,
Mixed in with
and
a couple of Americans.
and as fast as the action is in that sport, and he has to recall each of these.
And
it's
then
absolutely insane to listen
and the
to these
Canadians, the Canadian names.
Oh yeah, yep.
Like some of the names that I've seen announced this playoff has just been immaculate. Speaking of, Edmonton's up. I don't know if there's any hockey fans out there. Edmonton's up in the series against the Rangers or against Dallas.
Well, my
Congratulations.
You don't do hockey?
Nope, I have no clue. I do golf.
I haven't followed hockey since the Flames left town, and that's been a long. I mean,
Yeah.
I did a little bit. I followed the Thrashers a little bit, but I missed the Flames. See, my plan is to win the lottery when it gets up to like $1 or $2 billion,
And then buy
buy
a team.
buy the Flames back from Calgary.
I'm like Happy Gilmore, you know, because I'm being serious. Because I found out when we went to like Top Golf that I had like I was like pretty good at hitting, and I'm like Happy Gilmore. He went from hockey to golf. Well, I'm going from go-kart to golf.
There you go.
There you go. That's your retirement plan.
Yeah.
Anyways, it looks like Will Rigdon's down there with Eugene Paneco, and
We're done.
We're done now.
Talking about hockey. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all can go back north of the border with that.
Hey now, don't you
I
know?
am down here with our race winner, Eugene Paneco. Eugene, man, you had some tough luck during that pre-final race. You got a little contact, put you back, managed to get up to P6 at the end of the pre-final. And, man, you made up those last 6 spots during that final race, and you made it look good. Take us through that.
Yeah, it was very good race, and I enjoyed it a lot. Pre-final, yes, I had a little incident. It happens, this is racing, but the main never give up and keep pushing. It was luck for me because I gained like 2 positions only on first lap, and then 1 position on second, and then I make 2 overtakes during like 3 laps. I took P1, and then I just managed my pace, save tires, and control the guys behind.
Well, for my spot, I saw that purple suit up front most of the race, man. Congratulations on the race win today. And real quick, I want to get a word with Banu real quick. Banu, you would get the podium when I'm not up in the booth getting to be excited and call that race. Man, I've been rooting for you all season. Congratulations on getting P2 today, man. Just take us through a little bit of that final race. Let's go through your head.
I started second, and I didn't have the air pressures right, so